us. It's Sunday, which is weird. Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to Sunday live show. Because I'm off of school tomorrow, so that's why we can do it today. Not do this on a school night. I'd probably be asleep by now on a regular Sunday.
I'd be asleep by now.
I would. I fall asleep early all the time. So I don't know how to get to the live chat again. How did I do that? Okay. There we go. All right. We'll start off with what we're currently reading. Do any of you want to share what you're currently
Okay. Well, I'm reading Lisa Clayface. Scandal in Spring. Yeah. This one actually started before credits came out, and then obviously I had to put it down. But yeah, I'm halfway through. It's so cute. It's the last book in the Wallflower series.
I think I read Summer.
Secrets of a Summer Night?
Yes, I read the summer one.
Yeah, that one's the first one.
I read the winter
one. But yeah, it's so cute. I love it. They've known each other for like 10 years. He works for her dad, and he's had a crush on her since like they first met, but she never knew. So it's just, I love it.
You just love Lisa Clayface.
I mean, yes.
Do you have any interest in my hardback of Mine Till Midnight?
Yes, I'll take it.
I'll give it to you. I don't want to read it in hardback, and I don't want it in hardback. So I found it at Half Price Books and paperback, and I bought that. So now I have two.
Oh yeah. So I will take it.
I'll give that to you. I know you have historicals in hardback, and I don't have any, so I was annoyed. My phone just told me to turn on my 5 a.m. alarm.
Oh my God.
No.
You normally get up at 5?
It's 5:20. I set the alarm 5:20 and 5:30, and then I have to get up at 5:30. So.
Oh no.
Not tomorrow. Okay, Sarah.
I am reading Lord of Scoundrels, Lacey?
Lord of Scoundrels, yay!
I'm annoyed about that, first of all. Not at you, but someone I know who lives around my area found it at Half Price Books, and I've looked at it everywhere, and I haven't found it.
I have it on ebook.
Yeah.
I think it was like $1.99 or something. And then I'm reading Sarah J. Maas's next release very slowly.
It's a giant one.
Well, not only that, but like I can read like an 800-page book pretty quickly, and I don't want to. So I'm trying to savor it.
Well, I guess.
What have you read so far?
I'm like 100-ish. No, I'm like 150 pages in.
Well, I guess you can't read too fast, otherwise you'll forget by the time we talk about it.
Yeah, and like I'm just gonna have to wait really, really long for like the next one to come out. So I'm like, I don't want to torture myself even more.
Well, is she writing another one?
Yeah.
Not for that next. Is she ever going back to the Court of Mist and Fury book?
Oh, I've heard.
I thought she was a spinoff.
I've heard from people who went to New York Comic-Con, I think it was, when she did like a panel there to talk about Crescent City and stuff. I think she said she was still working on them, but I think I didn't hear like a release or anything for it.
Okay, because I can't imagine she's writing that all at once. So I don't know how long it's going to take for the book 2 to come out, if she's going to write in between it.
I know after she announced it and she like wrote Kingdom of Ash, she had a baby like in between all that. So like she might have taken like some time off from like writing 2 books series. But like, I don't know. But I know I heard she was still working on it. So fingers crossed.
We've had anything from her.
Yeah, since I think it was 2018 was her last release.
All right. Well, we'll see. We're already talking about her next book, and this book hasn't come out yet. But Lacey, I think you finished this already. I'm reading Marriage on Madison Avenue. I am 140 pages in, and it's really cute. It's friends to lovers, and they have to act like they're married or engaged. Yeah. And she's a social media influencer. It reminds me of that one book that recently came out. I read it, and it was like the same premise. She was a social media influencer and pretended to be engaged. And that one was awful. Because it wasn't really a romance. She like didn't really end up with. She ended up with someone, but it was like not a good book. This one is telling it very well. I like this a lot, and I like how they're both starting to find feelings at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I like that they didn't actually have a crush on each other or like.
Because it's already in love. It's always like she's been pining after him for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not.
It's really cute.
What?
Yeah. You should read the whole series.
Oh, I haven't even. I skipped to book 3. So
I know.
This comes out
series in order.
We don't read series in order here, except for Lacey.
I long ago accepted it when I bought her like to a series that she never read.
Sarah J. Maas?
No, I bought her like jail. Huh?
You read Sarah J. Maas out of order, Lacey?
No.
Oh.
No, I bought you like the JLA contemporary romance books. I bought you like I bought you the third one. I think I got you another one, and you never read them.
Wait, what? No, you didn't.
No, Jessica.
Oh, okay.
What?
Jessica.
She was like, I want to read these. And I was like, no, you have to read them in order. So I got her the ones that she was missing so she would read them in order for her birthday one year, like a long time ago.
Oh, the Jamie Shaw books?
Yes, those two.
Yes. I own those too.
So like Jennifer Armentrout, I also got you a couple, like long, beginning of our friendship.
Stay With Me? The Stay With Me book?
I think I got you Be With Me. 2 and 3.
I read all those.
Yeah. Okay. But like you were gonna read them out of order, so I was like, no, I have to buy you the ones in order. So
and I just read them all like a year or 2 ago, so that was recent.
But
yeah.
Books.
Have you guys read Serpent and Dove? Someone just asked that.
Yes,
no.
I did.
I really liked it.
I'm gonna meet the author on Friday.
I'm really jealous. I love her.
So that's exciting. I did like it. The main character wasn't my favorite, but it was good.
No, but you don't like usually like those types of characters.
No, because she was annoying.
Yeah. I loved her, but I'm really jealous you're gonna meet her. And I've heard really good things about the author she's gonna be there with. Isabella.
Yeah, I'm gonna order that book. But Margaret Rogerson, is that her name?
Yeah, The Sorcery of Thorns.
Yeah. I have to find my copy. I have it in hardback somewhere. And I don't know where I put it. But she's going to be there. And she went to Miami, which is where I went. So that's exciting.
And you really liked that.
What?
You really liked the
Sorcery of Thorns. I did like it. Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
They'll have to drive a lot on a Friday night, but it's fine.
It's adventure.
We can start talking about the book though, which is Forbidden Man.
Yes, I have it right here.
Younger man, and like didn't she put in a couple times at the end like, oh well, I'm the younger man, like to tie in with the title, and now it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
it work, but like because there are 2 aspects of the story, but I think the forbidden part was.
I think the forbidden part was more important than the younger part.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why she changed it, especially at the end.
Yeah. But where do we want to start?
Did you guys like it?
I really liked it.
5 stars?
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh yay, I'm so glad.
There's nothing I didn't like.
Yeah. And like once we started, I couldn't put it down, so I kept reading.
That's why you 1 a.m.
Not to 1 a.m. usually anyway, but at least this time I had a book.
I did appreciate how she handled the older woman with the younger man, because I normally don't like those because of how they're written. Where like the woman's always like, well, I'm all saggy and old, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about you complaining about your body the whole time, which is what they end up being. And this one wasn't, which I liked. So
yeah, they said it like once, but
and she's like, in 20 years I want to be 60.
Yeah,
that was really funny. Yeah, that's true. Like, and he's gonna be 40 and look probably even hotter than he does now. So
yeah, like, he's like, oh, who cares?
That was really funny. Have you guys read Love in English?
No, not yet.
Okay. Because I actually read that a while ago. And so I liked seeing Mateo. Did you still like him, Sarah, even though you haven't read?
And maybe like I have had the book, I think, on my Kindle since like I was in high school, I think. And
how long has the book been out?
I mean, I graduated like it came out before I graduated high school, I think. If not, I've had it like since college.
Yeah.
And it like I've been wanting to read it, and this has like made me really want to like get to it faster because I loved him. And I love Vera.
Yeah, they were great.
Fun.
Oh, I read it in 2016. It came out in 2014.
Yeah, so I've had it probably since 2015 then.
Wow, that's been out for a while.
I remember I wrote a review for it, and then Karina Halle had a giveaway for anyone who wrote a review. Then I won it.
Are we surprised?
But yeah, Love in English was my favorite book of hers. Like since then, but I don't know if The Forbidden Man tops it. I love them both.
Have you read A Nordic King?
Yes.
And you didn't like it?
4 stars. I mean, I really liked it, but I just didn't love it as much as these two.
Yeah. I just look back, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so but it's been 4 years since I read it. So but I like how they compare their situations. They're like, well, would you have given up everything for her? Like, yeah, but like
that's different.
Yeah,
like
so I liked how they made Mateo like realize it's still the love of your life and shouldn't be different. Yeah. I liked how she didn't quit her job to be with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and she didn't like push him to like quit his job either.
She knew that he was gonna quit. No.
Right. Yeah. Even though he said, "I'd quit for you," no.
No. Also, can we just talk about what 23-year-old man is really like that? Because I would like to meet one, please.
Right?
I've been on quite a few dates with 23-year-old men, and they are not that way.
I did think about that, and I think it's because he had to mature so quickly with what happened to his dad, and then like he got his like Playboy phase pretty much done with for like what 4 or 5 years when he joined the national team.
Yeah, I mean he joined
away for a while.
18.
Yeah,
like he went to the academy at like 15, and then he joined the team at 18, and like he did say in the book that he had to be like the father figure for his family after all that. So like it makes sense, but still, I would like to meet a 23-year-old who acts that way. That's all I could.
Like his Spanish suave.
His charm. I loved it.
Like so charming.
Yeah,
I really loved that it was like in Madrid.
Yeah,
I know.
And like I don't know if I really want to go to Madrid, and like because my cousin's from Madrid, like my cousin's husband. So every time I kept seeing it, I was like, I'm like, ooh, I like loose family there, but also just really cool.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed like, because I've like heard him talk about it for years, so I was like matching like what he's told me and shown me for years, like with the book, and that was really cool. But
and compared to when she went back to Manchester, I was like, this is not what I want.
I'm gonna go back to Spain. Especially because she made it sound so depressing to be back there. I was like, let's go back to the happy place. Let's go back to the happy.
They like celebrated Christmas there, and then all like decorated and everything. That is so wonderful.
Oh my god, though, like, what did you guys think when he was like packing, like you're coming to like Christmas with like me and my family, and I was like, oh, I was like, so awkward. Is this gonna be awkward? Is this gonna be fun? Is there gonna be trauma? Like,
Mom.
I did think when he asked her that, I was like, everyone's gonna see. You're a celebrity traveling with a woman. They're gonna see you guys together.
Not just a woman, but like another person who works for the team. Like she's gonna be recognizable to fans if they've watched like any games and have seen her on the sideline. So it's like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Didn't they try to make an excuse for it, like just in case?
They did after, like the video said, like, oh, you grew close when she was like training you. Which was so sad. I did not expect in the beginning of the book him to get injured so early on. And then
but I guess that was the reason why they were able to get so close.
Yes. Yeah, that definitely developed their relationship. It was pretty slow burn in the beginning too, which I liked because she tried so hard to deny it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the forbidden aspect.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
I think it was more about the forbidden than like the age difference.
Yes.
The age difference played a part, but it wasn't like the sole reason.
I feel like the age was like later on.
Yeah, like when they're like, oh my god,
like a future, people, imagining a future together.
Well, and then her like nasty friend was always like, you just you repulse me. I was like, you're not a friend. You are not a friend.
And she kept on bringing up her ex, and I was like, he was so awful and cheated on her and humiliated her. Stop bringing him up.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I don't even like her.
I don't care if you're friends with him. Like, respect the boundaries of friendship and don't bring it up.
Yeah. But he's like, no, I've never liked her. And she's like,
well, and then he was like, who are you texting? Grabs her phone, and I'm like,
I was so mad when that happened.
I was too. And then she's like going through her phone like she has any right, and I'm like, you're not 20. You can't take another person's phone.
I would be so furious if someone did that with my phone and just started reading messages.
I would just be like, okay, find your own way home. Have a nice flight. Don't come back to my place, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was very forgiving with her for a long time.
Well, I think it's because like how long was she in Manchester? Did it say like for years
to get married?
Yeah. So I mean, like
I want to say like 10 years. How long was she there?
A long time. Let's just say 10 years.
Yeah.
But like a 10-year friendship, and like maybe she was like just now seeing what a horrible friend she was, and she was like she's going through a rough time, like trying to make excuses, you know how like you do for some people that like you just have known for forever, they're like a constant. But I was like, she's not a friend.
No.
But she annoyed me a lot.
Yeah. So I was happy when she finally was like, we're not friends anymore. She's like, what are you? I'm not an adult and you're not my friend.
Yeah, and she's like,
yeah, that's simple.
And I liked it at the end where they're like, her and like Stuart are talking, and he's like, I've never liked her. I'm not her friend.
I don't know how I felt about her like becoming friends with him again. And like, I guess she was like, didn't have anybody else to go to, but it's like, he literally like humiliated you and cheated on you, and you're just gonna let him help you out and go back to that place. And how awkward what she knew it was going to be returning to Manchester after leaving.
I interpret it as more so as like everything that he did to her. Maybe she's not like, she won't forgive it, but like maybe she could get past it for the sake of like a job, because like everything that she had with Alejo, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Was so much stronger and everything, so she realized like what they had was like not true love, and kind of, so it's like if she could move on, so could he. Granted, not the way he did it, but maybe she could just like, look past it.
It was nice that he wasn't like still awful towards the end.
Like he like went out of his way to kind of like air out the grievances and kind of like to make sure like he was like, I'm sorry, like
he realized how much,
and like I felt like they're all there, like from the phone call that they had to like their last interaction, like he was like trying more and more. Because he was kind of like, well, we're getting married, and then she's like, I'm not like, okay, and then like from that to like them hugging and stuff and like talking about like their baby and everything like that, I feel like was what they both needed.
That, speaking of baby, that epilogue was so cute.
I love
they figured out they were getting the baby.
I love it.
It was so cute. I liked it how they weren't like miraculously pregnant. Because that's happened in a couple other books, and like
and they actually considered other options.
Yes, and followed through with that. So I really like that.
And it felt very realistic and like gives hope to like other people in like similar situations and stuff.
Yeah.
And it felt very realistic and very like optimistic still.
And it wasn't just her age was the reason why she was infertile. It was
like
her. Yes.
Yeah.
And that they were able to have a cute little boy. That was really cute. How excited he was.
I just feel like he had so much like like, I can't, is it passion? I want to say passion, but like not, yeah, like for everything. He was kind of just like, I'm throwing all of myself into life.
Yeah.
Every single aspect. Despite my like bad, like traumatic.
That was a rough beginning for that book.
I was really like, with the beginning, I was like, where are we going from here?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I thought the dad was gonna like kill the mom.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
I really thought he killed the mom, and I was like, oh my god. I thought it was gonna be like killed her, then then like he kills himself.
Yeah.
And then like they're off to like orphanage or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god. And then like no, it was like, but it was still like horrific, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think though that was important because it made him like guilty about his dad, even though he had no reason to feel guilty about his dad. That just like grew those conflicted feelings he had over that. Because I'm like, your dad was a jerk. He was not a good guy. Yet because that had happened, he was like second guessing everything. Like maybe it was my fault, or he had to die for me to become who I am, and he felt guilty about that. So that was really sad.
Yeah. It made him really question things in life, and like,
yeah. But I loved his mom. How didn't she have pictures of a hooker when she showed up?
Yeah.
What's under those sweatpants? Or those?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she had like no idea.
Yeah.
So I have a question, like, how do you guys pronounce her name? Because I know it's Talia, but like, I went to school with someone that's name was Talia, so I kept saying like Talia.
I said Talia. Yeah. In the beginning, at least Karina Halle says it's like pronounced with a T and not a TH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've always heard it Talia.
Well, because like, I don't know, it's just because I went to school and I was like really good friends with her, so I was always like Talia, and I was like, no, it's not. It's not. It's probably Talia. And I just kept going back and forth the entire time.
I do think like, so I've had a student name spelled Thora, and it was Tora. But then I've heard other people pronounce like their kid's name Thora. Like I don't even think parents know how to pronounce kids. Because I've heard them pronounced different ways, and I guess it's up to interpretation, however you want to name your kids. Oh, Lisa's here.
Hi, Lisa.
Does she even like Karina Halle? I don't know. We never liked the same books.
I don't know. I feel like Lisa doesn't read as many indies.
No. They are more expensive in other countries, though, than the US. They want them in paperback. So, what do you guys think of the soccer?
I loved it. I love soccer books. I don't watch it in person or like on TV and stuff, but like I'm mostly just a football kind of person on TV, and I like to go to baseball games. But we don't have like, I mean, we just got a couple years ago Orlando got like the Orlando team, but before that, like there wasn't like a team like near me to like actually go to games and stuff. But I played it when I was like 5.
Me too.
They put me on
sports?
Huh?
Did Lacey play any sports growing up?
I swam. That was about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was on the swim team. I was that person who went basically just to work out, not as like a team sport.
Yeah. It was like, go school. Team spirit.
I'm obsessed with the World Cup, though. That's the only time I ever watched soccer.
What?
The World Cup.
Oh, I do watch the World Cup. I do love like the World Cup.
Yeah.
I do root for Spain.
Well, for girls, I vote for the US, so I got to see them play when they came to Columbus. But the men's team's awful for the United States. So.
Yeah. Men's is Spain and then women's is US. But
yeah.
It's interesting that she used a real team.
With real players.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
they mentioned Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. They're like best buddies with him.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use real people in your books?
I don't think so.
I should know the answer, but it confuses me, so I don't.
Right.
Because it confuses me, but I think it's weird, so maybe, I don't know.
Like some people won't even say Instagram. They'll like make it up.
Yeah.
I forget what book that was that I read, but they were like pictogram or something.
Yeah.
I know Mariana Zapata, she like made up a new whole league. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no Real Madrid in this one.
Maybe it's different for soccer, but because I thought in football you couldn't use their team, but
yeah,
I honestly have no idea.
I don't know about team, but just like real people. Like she was talking about real soccer players, and they were talking and playing, and I was like, oh. I don't know, like literally would they even know, and if they did, would they?
Right. As long as they don't know, don't read it. I think it's fine.
I don't know, and it's not like it was like story bad stuff they were doing. They were just friends, so
yeah.
I don't know.
But it did add a lot more to the story. Like it grounded the story a lot more.
Yeah.
Because like he has a name. Like even if you don't watch soccer, like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. Oh, but like I like the games, and the game against Manchester when Alejo went like psycho. It made me mad, but I got why he was doing that. So
I did too, but like,
and I'm glad they lost.
Yeah. You don't deserve to win.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god, like I was like, what are you doing? Like I know you're like an emotional person. I get it. But like, what are you doing? And I could just like I imagined him just being like, ah!
Yeah.
Just like knocking into the guy's ankle.
But I mean, I think that showed them like their emotions were way too out of control and they needed to do something
wake up call
about this relationship, or else this is just going to continue to spiral downward. So he's like, you were making eyes at Stuart. She's like, no, I just looked at him. Calm down.
You were goo-goo.
I thought it was so funny that all they had to do was just talk to the president.
Right?
And that everything could have all been okay.
And they're like, we knew this all along.
But like, question: if you're in that situation and like all you've ever heard is like you could lose, like you'll lose your job for this, would you go tell the president that like, you're sleeping with?
I mean, I wonder if they like got married, would it have been okay?
That's what I thought. I was like, what if they were a married couple working together? Would there still be that rule? But then that reminds me of the R.S. Gray book that I hated. That they're like, oh, let's just get married so we can date, and I'm like, this is annoying because they were
Which one?
It was the one where they were teachers. I don't remember. I never finished it. I don't remember. That was one of my last ones I read by her because I was just like, this is so stupid. They were like best friends for forever and they got together and then they started dating and then the principal was like, you can't date, right? And he's like, oh, well, okay. And then they got married. And I'm just like, no.
I haven't read her books in a long time.
Yeah.
That might have been the last one I read from her.
You read that one, the one with the teachers?
Yeah.
I think that was the last one I read by her.
I can't remember. I don't read a lot anymore.
They just ended up being too similar.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing new. That's why, did you guys, well, Sarah, you didn't. Lacey, did you read the acknowledgements in
Credence?
Douglas's book?
In which one?
Credence, Penelope Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, I'm not going to be one of those authors that spits out like 4 books a year and feels like I'm giving you the same thing. And she's like, she took a risk because she wants to be not doing what everyone else is doing. And I was like, well, there's a lot of authors who spit out like 6 books a year. And I'm just like, oh my God, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd also like to know how they do that because here I am.
Well, like, is Alexa Riley still writing?
Well, the thing is, it came out that they were ghostwriting.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know if it's completely true, but I don't know.
They were coming out with like 2 a month.
Yeah, so that's why ghostwriting had to be the answer.
Yeah. But I haven't seen any new books from them out, so I don't know if they...
No. All I've heard is that they're putting their older books on their podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like the standard for authors, though, is like 3 to 4 books a year for indie authors.
Yeah. Even like Penny Reed, she writes really long books. And she also releases 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah.
It's just about planning your schedule and like what you can do, really, and how far in advance you have to write them.
Yeah. Well, that's why, because Penelope came out with 1 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year.
You have like 4 planned for this year?
Yes.
Because that is a lot of
But
what.
I think she's already written 3 of them, right?
Yeah, I think
That's
they
what
worked on a couple of them at like I think she said when like we were at a Polycon a couple years ago, just when we were doing the panel, she said like she works on like a couple books.
Yeah.
When, like she jumps around, jumps into different worlds, so
Yeah.
to like kind of like not get writer's block and stuff, I think.
Yeah. Because I don't know what happened to Motel. She talked about writing that and then didn't. And that's not on the list for this year.
Well, she crossed things out, so we don't know. Yeah. Could be.
And that spin-off series, which is going to be super exciting.
Oh, yay. Ben.
Yeah.
For the kids? That's been awesome. Yeah. She has warned those albums not going to come out for a while. Or she used to.
She what?
She used to say that it wasn't going to come out for a while.
Didn't she say like...
Well, that was a few years ago.
That was a few years ago.
So it's been a few years.
It's been a while.
And she's going to a Polycon, right?
Mm-hmm. She's also going to the signing meal.
Yay, we got to see her twice.
We're going to be BFFs. What if we're right by her, Lacey? Like you're sitting right next to her.
That would be really nice, but also I would, keep looking.
Oh, a Polycon keeps on posting more pre-orders, and I keep on pre-ordering more. So,
who did you pre-order?
Ammo Jones just posted hers, so I got 2 from her. They're like her special covers too for the In Peace Lives Havoc series. That's not.
I thought you didn't like that one. Or one.
I read the Silver Swan and I didn't like it, but people said they loved this other series. So
okay,
yeah. And then I pre-ordered from Monica James, the series by her, and other people I can't remember right now. I have my spreadsheet. Oh, I can open it. Oh my god. Oh, that's the wrong one. Can you still see me? I don't have this.
Yeah.
You can still see me? Okay. I can open up my spreadsheet on my computer. And let's see who I ordered from.
Yeah. Your spreadsheets and your binders.
Hunter, I did 2. They were $10, so that's why I did. Megan Quinn, Katie Roberts, and that's it. 6.
Oh, did you get the retelling ones from Katie Roberts?
So I'm doing Desperate Measure and Learn My Lesson from her. Yeah.
I liked Desperate Measures.
Yeah. If they're like selling their books for $10, I'm ordering it from them. So
I still have to read those
I'll
books.
probably just buy them in person.
See, I've been doing that for signings though, and they run out and I get angry. So now I'm just pre-ordering everything.
I mean, like, because these ones, I don't mind if I don't get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think for the last signing I went to, Mara Zapata was there. I was like 3rd in line, and she didn't have any copies of Colty or Winnipeg, one of the 2.
Listen, it's expensive.
Like they were out.
I don't know. Like her mom grabbed the last one off the table for someone else's pre-order, so I don't know. Because I was gonna get it for my sister, and she just like sold out right away. So I don't know. Sarah, did you read Hush Hush by Lucia Franco?
Lucia.
Lucia?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that either.
No.
I have I'm reading halfway. I never got around to finishing it, I don't think. It came out in the summer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I was on deadline, so I finished half of it.
Don't know if I like that one.
Michelle read it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Michelle read Balance while we were in DC last year and was giving us a play-by-play of that ending.
Yeah,
missed it.
Which is not everyone's cup of tea, which we quickly figured out online. Which I feel bad about, but
yeah, it's Lucia.
Okay. I don't think I'd like her Balance series. That's why I was looking at the other book.
I think you'll like. I think you'll like Hush Hush.
It's an age gap.
Got a pretty cover. That's all I remember.
I love the cover.
Is it a standalone?
I told her, I was like, because we live kind of close to each other, and I was like, I can't believe you're making me go all the way to DC to see you. How dare you?
Oh.
Haven't you written with her before? I thought you've met up with her before.
No, yeah, we've met halfway, and we've written at a coffee shop. together.
I'll have to ask Michelle if she liked it. That stuff with because that reminds me, because Michelle was reading that book in DC by Damon Suede.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
That whole thing. I know, it's so disappointing. Like, even with Santino Hassel.
Right?
Like, because I liked his books. I liked both of their books. And now, like, all
and everybody says we need more actual male gay men writing romance.
And then we get these two dudes.
And the ones we get are super problematic people in real life.
Yeah.
Like, this is not what the community needs.
I just missed half of this. My like internet like stopped working, and I just like came in. So I don't know what was just discussed.
The two male romance authors that are not good men.
Oh.
Yeah, Santino and Damon. Because I don't know any other. TJ Klune, who's I'm in love with now, all of his books. But
yeah, I'm so glad.
I loved Wolfsong so much. I need to read the other
two.
I
was thinking, like, would it be bad to choose a book of his to read for this?
Does he have any other adult romance, though? I thought all of his other ones were YA.
No, they're all. I thought they're all adult.
I'd have to look. He had a new one just come out. So, my paperbacks. Matte, shiny, matte.
Wait, Wolfsong, you have it in matte? Mine's shiny.
No, it's matte.
Oh, that's so weird.
One's matte, but book 2 is shiny, so their spines don't match either.
Oh, that sucks.
When did you get
wait, my Wolfsong has an orange.
Yeah.
Spine.
When did you get the second one?
I got these all recently. I got this one in December, and then these two.
I think the matte ones are because he got his rights back from the publisher.
He got his rights back.
Publishing them himself.
But book 2 isn't?
Maybe like Amazon had old copies and just sent them out.
Because this is Dream Spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like left that publisher and like republished them all.
Yeah, and they're different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I ever get the third book, I will also have not matching covers.
It's fine.
It's like the middle one, so it's kind of like a look.
At least it like I can pull that off because it looks like it's alternating, but once the fourth book comes out, it won't. So
yeah.
But it's fine. I need to read those soon though, because I loved book 1 so much.
Yeah, me too.
So much.
That's also on my list to read if I ever get time to read.
That's like super, super slow burn, but
I love a good slow burn.
Yeah. That's why like reading this for the Forbidden, back to our book, reminded me so much of Mariana Zapata because it's sports, it's forbidden, it's slow burn. Yeah.
But it's all like sexier.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we get payoff way earlier than others.
Yeah.
Before the last 10 pages of the book.
Ooh. Well, what do you guys think of his best friend, the captain?
Oh, Luciano?
Yeah. I want a book from him.
Yeah, I want a book from him.
I want him to have a book with the girl that he was in love with.
Yeah, the second chance romance.
Yes. I'm like, he deserves happiness. He deserves something.
Yeah. They were talking about him in the epilogue.
Yeah.
And at first, when like they got a call, I thought it had something to do with him.
Yeah. No.
But
he's getting married. They're eloping.
Yeah, right? Great setup. That would have been great setup.
I don't know if she'd return
a lot happier
back to this world. I don't know.
I mean, she did. Love and English.
Later, yeah, she did. We're gonna wait another 5 years for her to come out with this.
I want it.
Doesn't Love in English have a sequel?
Yes, Love in Spanish. Okay. I have not read it.
I didn't read that either.
I heard it wasn't as good. I think Michelle read it.
Michelle?
Why is Michelle not here?
Where?
I don't think she. Wait. I think I forced her to read it. I'm not sure because she doesn't like older heroine romances either.
Oh, it's Mateo's perspective of Love in English.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's not like a new book.
It was just his.
It is. So it says it still touches on some events from Love and English, but it has a new story set a year later.
We're gonna have to read it, guys. We're just gonna have to read it.
Have you guys read Crashed Out by Tessa Bailey?
Yeah. I actually have read that one.
Oh, yay. This one is, I think, one of the first, like, older heroine.
What cover is that?
Romances.
Oh, that is this one. Okay. I couldn't tell. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they updated it. But yeah.
I have it on Want to Read.
Yeah, I love that one. It's very, like, hot.
It's Tessa Bailey. She never disappoints.
In that one, she is his sister's best friend, his older sister's best friend. Yeah, and he's always had a crush on her.
Ooh.
So
I remember I went on this like Tessa Bailey like summer marathon where I read like everything I could get my hands on back in like 2015.
Yep.
Books.
Yeah, when I first discovered her, I just read them all.
And
have you read all of her books?
Yeah.
So for Love Her or Lose Her, I really liked it, but so many people hated it.
I know.
Like, why?
I mean, a lot of people also didn't like Fix Her Up, but like
there are people who love Fix Her Up that are hating Love Her or Lose Her.
Oh, yeah.
What was her book that was set in Ireland? Was it?
I read that one.
I love that one.
Didn't you tell me?
Unfixable.
I did tell you to read that one.
Yeah, you didn't read it?
No, I said I love that one.
Oh, okay. I read that. You told me to read it.
That
he doesn't he work at the hotel she stays at, like the bar underneath the hotel?
Yeah. And like I loved that one and then Bowen's book.
Risking It All. I got it.
I need to read that. I know that's your favorite.
My top favorite. I got like someone on Instagram, a friend, to like literally binge read all of Tessa Bailey now. Started with this one.
That was the one that like I started with because I met her at a book signing that I went to with my mom up in Daytona with like her, Laura Kay, JLA. And so like we were like she like recognized me from somewhere, Tessa did, and I was like, I have never read your book, so I don't know. And so I was like, I gotta read her books. And so I just like that's like kickstarted my marathon of reading.
Yeah. Like they wanted Mafia but without any of the bad stuff. And I was like, dang, that's hard to think of. But then this one
Mafia without the bad stuff.
Well, that's just
this one.
Read it. Just if you have to it's so good.
I own it. I've owned it for like 3 years.
Read it. I'm gonna make it
read it. Yes.
I pulled up my review for Unfixable, and literally it starts with Sarah from Words with Sarah has highly recommended this book for me. 2016.
I feel like if we go back to 2016 and 15, a lot of your reviews might say that because like I like made you read a lot of books back then.
I'm rereading Dark Fever right now too.
Are you?
We read that together.
I'm so happy.
And I completely forget everything that ever happened in it because you went on.
Did you finish the series?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not caught up. I'm on Ice. I never like read Ice, but like one summer, me and Jessica Buddy read the first one, and she was like, "I'm gonna read something else," and I was like, "I just went to Barnes & Noble and bought the rest of the series."
Well, finish the series.
I like started to reread Dark Fever like a couple weeks ago in preparation of like the last one, like marathon them all.
I usually reread the fifth one, Shadow Fever. My favorite.
That one's my favorite.
I really want to reread Black Dagger Brotherhood right now, though. So
reread the whole thing.
Not all of them. Probably like the first like
but
6 or 7.
I'll read. I have to read. I'm still on book 5. I have to get to that series too.
Witch's book is so good, but I want to meet him again, like for the first time, and like
give it a couple years. You'll meet him again for the first time because you'll forget everything.
No. But the audios are so good, and they're all on Audible Escape, the like first bunch, so I could read it on audio. They're just really good. And I miss them. I miss the original because they were so good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that new cover that I thought was fake. That I texted.
Dude, it's bad. I don't like it. It looks like bad Photoshop.
I don't know how I feel about the covers now that they're in gallery. Simon and Schuster.
Yeah. Oh, gallery. She changed.
I mean, what was the last one?
Wasn't it the white cover in snow?
No. Oh, no, Where Winter Finds You came out, but the last one was The Savior.
Oh, that was like
I mean, I like that style aesthetic. But
Sinner is the new one, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that she didn't reveal it at one of her events.
Yeah, like I thought we were gonna get it.
Because I've seen the last two live.
So. Yeah, I still like. How did that Instagram
I don't
account
like the Sinner though. Do you like the cover for the Sinner? I can't really see it on my phone.
I mean, it's not bad.
I can't see it, and I don't remember it.
It's white.
I like white covers, so like I'm kind of biased. Like I like white covers.
I like it, like at least the Sinner, and then I literally forgot the other one.
The Savior?
Yes, The Savior. Like they're keeping with some kind of like the whole big dagger thing in the middle. But the new one for the new series, it just, I don't know.
I wonder when it comes. When does it come out? Did they say the release date?
August. Usually the spin-off one comes around that time.
I'm so mad though that Sarah J. Maas and J.R. Ward are going to be in Kentucky on a Tuesday. Like there is no possible way I can drive 3.5 hours there, do the whole thing, and drive 3.5 hours home and go to work the next morning.
This is why you need to drink coffee.
No.
I've done it.
No.
You can do it. I believe in you.
No. Oh, it comes out August 4th.
Ooh, close to your birthday.
Yeah. It's annoying how Gallery doesn't send books out until a week before release date too.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just for J.R. Ward though.
Yeah.
Which does make sense.
I mean, it makes sense they don't have arcs of her books because they don't need
that. They did have it for the Savior.
They
Remember
did.
when it was sent?
Oh, you got the manuscript.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And they had the watermark on every single page, and I was like, no, I'm not reading this. So I like asked for the hardcover.
Yeah.
Well, you have a rare edition now.
But it's gonna be on the best New York Times bestseller list, no matter who they give an arc to. So they don't need to hype it any more than it already is.
True.
But I'm hoping to go to the event for the Sinner because it's gonna be around March. I think after a Polycon. Because doesn't it come out that Tuesday before a Polycon?
A Polycon?
Yeah.
So is it because a Polycon and like we all leave the 30th, right? Isn't it?
But I think she coordinated the release for a Polycon. Right?
Oh, did she?
Are we doing?
I feel like she did.
Celebrating it at a Polycon then? Like at our brunch?
I mean, that's not going to be her event, her yearly event.
Because she's going to have her event in Cincinnati again still, but I think it's the weekend after. Because I remember I was like, oh crap, I hope she doesn't have the event while we're at a Polycon. I was like, well, duh, she can't.
She's going to be at a Polycon.
Yeah.
Let me look. And I'll bring my sister this time now that she's reading them. She just finished The King, so...
Oh wow, she's pretty far.
She's a lot farther than me.
It comes out March 24th, so it is the Tuesday before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you like Kiss of Midnight, Lacey? By Laura Adrian?
Laura Adrian. I don't remember too much about it. Let me look it up.
Because everyone said like Black Dagger Brotherhood.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't continue with the series, so, and usually, like, if I love something, I'll continue with it, like I did for Immortals After Dark.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I was not all that impressed.
And you haven't started Covet yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
Which one's that? Is that the Angel books?
The Fallen Angel one.
Yeah. I started that one years ago. Did I finish? No.
Like, you didn't complete book 1?
I forgot about it.
Oh my gosh.
Only
boring, though, so.
I started during finals one like semester, and I just never got back to it.
I don't know how you keep up with a super long series. It was rough trying to read all of J.R. Ward's books.
Yeah, I started when the first 10 books were out. Literally just read them all.
10 books easy. Catch up.
16 and 2 spin-off.
Speaking of long series, Jess, how's the Addicted series going for you?
I read Whatever It Takes, so that was
Did you
good.
like it?
Yeah, I gave it 4 stars like you did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for that one, and I love their paperback.
It's so pretty. I don't know if they'll be sending the second one.
What did you say?
I don't know if they'll be sending the second one.
I was thinking that too, because it comes out next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is, I felt like this book was just like the purpose was to build to book 2.
Yeah.
Which is normally the purpose of Duet, but.
Was it like her, or was it like their Wattpad series, or is it different?
They kept a lot of the Wattpad as like the past chapters, but it alternates past and present.
I'm so excited for it.
No, but I'm on Thrive and I haven't read it yet, so.
Jessica!
I know, they're so long, and I just have so many other things to read.
Jessica!
I know.
You just gotta like read it, love it, and then get in that mindset.
And then not stop until I'm done.
Yeah.
Obsessed with it. And then reread them again like we have.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I listened to all of them in audio too.
I think it's gonna be my
finish
form of rereading.
I'm tempted to listen to them, but I want to read them physically first. So
yeah.
The last one I read was Reich and Daisy, and I'm gonna go back to Lo and Lily, and I'm like, can I just go back to Reich and Daisy though?
No.
No.
Going.
Nope.
But I loved seeing all the couples in Whatever It Takes. They were so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a lot of them.
There was.
Because like in the Leica series, we don't really get a lot of them.
Well, because aren't they parents?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just love anything Krista and Becca write, so I'm excited.
This one was short, which was surprising for them. They honestly could have just made it one long book, but
yeah, that's true.
But maybe stylistically it couldn't work. Like if they were telling you like past and present, and then like the next book's just in present, it might have like been too.
No, the next book will continue the past and present.
Oh yeah, because we don't learn a lot still about their past.
I don't know. I haven't read it. I'm just throwing out ideas. I love it. But I love their interior.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really funny because the night before I was talking to Becca, and she was like, the interior of my paperback, she's like, are so pretty, and she's like, I love them so much. And then I see like her interior the next morning. I was like, excuse me, miss, like this is gorgeous. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I like that they did. Like it's the skyline or whatever.
Yeah, whatever city they're in.
Isn't it? But like the past and present, they'll invert it.
Ooh.
You know, like the dark is on top for the present, and then inverted for past, something like that.
And I liked it at the bottom where they let you know through the whole chapter if it was back then or now. Because I always have like if I put it down in the middle of a chapter, then I can just pick it back and look. Oh yeah, they're like in the present day still.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
No.
Pay attention, Lacey.
Lacey has a better memory.
Yeah, maybe.
It was cute though.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for next month's book. If we want to announce that.
Yes.
We are reading
guys
by.
Wait, hold on. I'm holding up my bullet journal because that's the closest thing to me.
And I felt like no other. What?
Is this the original cover?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is book 1 in the Immortals After Dark series, Paranormal Romance. I think this is our first Paranormal Romance. I'm so excited for you guys. I love the series. I binged the first 10 books.
How many are
last
there?
year.
No.
There's like 15,
No.
17. I mean, I only read the 10 books.
I'm super upset now because I have I'm like, what? There's only like 5, right? No, that's so annoying, but that's fine. It's fine.
I mean, they're all standalones. Well, it's not really like J.R. Ward where there's some overarching bad guy thing. I mean, there kind of is, but it's not as important.
Well, and Jessica won't think it's annoying when she like falls in love with the series and has a lot to read. Let's be honest.
True.
She'll be like,
will say though,
more.
I love with the Addicted series, and I still haven't finished it yet. So
Michelle asked if she could skip books in the series, and I said fine because I knew she would not read the whole thing. So I think she read the first couple, like 3, and then skipped to 10. And she loved 10.
Okay. As long as I do that, I would feel weird. Book 10 in a series.
Yeah.
Did she like them? Did she like book 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Have you seen it?
It's very funny.
My cousin read this book, and I remember her texting me because she was at a family reunion with a whole bunch of like her like grandparents and everything, and she like texted me. She's like, and we were like in high school, and she's like, my mom gave me this book to read, and I am scandalous in the best way, but I am scandalous.
Leslie Cole writes like really hot books.
She's like, I'm sitting next to grandma right now.
She handed this to her.
Oh yeah.
And didn't know that what it would be containing, or she did know.
It's very like over the top.
Her favorite, like my aunt's favorite author in J.R. Ward. But like my cousin wanted something to read, and my cousin was like 17. Let's be honest, but like she was like, I didn't know my mom read these books. I'm scandalous. She's like, I'm sitting next to grandmom right now, and she's having books about, and I do not want to tell her.
That's funny.
And so I'm like, as soon as you said that, like the first thing I thought was like, oh, good.
I'm excited. I need more vampire romances. Better than this Black Dagger Brotherhood.
But the whole series has like everything. Not
like
just vampires.
Oh.
Yeah. This one, vampires, in like the 2nd and 3rd book, we go to werewolves. But the central theme is like the heroines being Valkyries.
Ooh.
So yeah.
That's fun.
They're Scottish?
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Jessica's bread and butter.
They are at his ancestral Scottish castle. I have not read this yet. Did you know that? You know Sherilyn Kenyon?
Mm-hmm.
She has a pen name as a historical romance with like Highland romance.
You posted it on your story.
Yeah.
I did not know that before.
No, I got one before. It's over there somewhere. Oh, here it is.
What was the name?
I found the first book. So there's this one. And look at that back.
Inley McGregor.
Yeah.
When was that published?
Yeah, it looks old.
2002.
Oh. Yeah. It looks like a 90s cover almost.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the first one.
Like the covers on the back.
This one is the first one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea she wrote historical romance.
No. And so it says, whether writing as Sherilyn Kenyon or Kinley McGregor, this author delivers.
That, honestly, I was telling my mom about, because she was asking who was going to be at the signing me and Lacey are going to in February, and I told her Sherilyn Kenyon was going to be there, and she's like, oh, I've read her. I was like, you don't read paranormal? She's like, she writes paranormal? And I was like, yeah, so maybe my mom reads her historicals.
I don't know.
So my mom seemed to like really know her, and I was like, you don't read paranormal.
But it's claiming the Highlander, so of course I had to buy it.
Your bread and butter.
Yeah.
There's like, can you see that horse up top there with that like shirtless guy on it? What is that? What is that? It's like a.
Have you read Karen Marie Monning's Highlander series?
No. Lacey, I need to. I know.
Like the 2nd through 5th books are so good.
Do you not like the first one?
I think it's only okay for me.
I liked the first one. It was different, but it was good.
Yeah. Are they time traveling?
Yeah.
I own them all.
Oh, really?
Of reading them. Yeah.
Just my second favorite hobby next to book reading is book buying.
Yes, and I buy series saying I'm going to read them, and then I never even start them. Like, how many Nalini Singh's books I have now?
But they're there for when she's ready. It's a smart investment.
Yeah.
And I'll maybe read the first one and be like, oh, that was good. But I have like 10.
And then never continue.
Don't even try.
With Karen Marie Monning's Dark Fever series. She was like, oh, that was good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want to read the second one? She's like,
I read it. I really liked it. And then I'm just not.
I was like, I'll read it another time.
Oh, but I can read her for the lunar
New Year.
Yes.
Yes.
New Year readathon.
I'm going to finally read The Bride Test. Because it's been
yay.
for so long.
Is it only 3 days, though, the readathon?
What?
Is it 3 days, the readathon? It's just the weekend? Okay.
Friday through Sunday.
I can do a weekend.
I'll pick up Nalini Singh.
Good.
What book are you on for? Are you reading her Angel series?
Yeah.
Which one are you on? 2.
I only read book 1.
It's fine. I just finished book 2 like a couple months ago because Nina was like, Sarah, you need to read it. And so I was like, okay. And now I need the 3rd one.
But Lacey, you like your other series better?
Yeah, I like Sight Changeling more.
Okay. I read the spinoff book and didn't get like half the things that were going on, so I didn't like it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, good idea.
It's the first in a new series. I can read it.
I know.
No.
No. That's just like with Jared Ward.
It's like best if you read book 12 from Sight Changeling, but obviously you can't read 12 without reading
1 through 11.
Yeah. All right, I have to go.
Okay. I should go to bed. So.
All
right. We'll update the date and everything on Instagram.
Next book.
Yeah.
Instagram's linked down below. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.